Good morning and welcome to our shamanic journey today. As you arrive, I invite you to find a comfortable position. Maybe you're seated or laying down. Let's begin by taking some deep breaths here just to arrive into our center, into our body, into the present moment. Deep exhale, sighing away everything that's been taking up your mental energy today so far. Just giving you this opportunity to be present, to be here now. Nice deep inhales, creating space in the body as you inhale deeply, and exhales, allowing yourself to surrender, release, and relax. To just let everything drop away for this moment as you arrive here for you. Deep inhale, feeling the space in between the cells expanding as your whole body just opens. Every cell creating more space in between. You feel the clarity of all the organs, and you feel the life force move through your bones and the muscles and the joints and the blood. And as you exhale, you just release and clear anything in that space that's stuck or gunky. You don't have to know it or see it, just will it to leave with your exhale. Just do this a couple times, following your own rhythm here. And I invite you to bring your focus from the mental energy, your awareness, and slowly bring it down and descend into your heart. Just allow your awareness to fully arrive in the heart center here. Just take a moment to see what it feels like to connect to this space in your body. Realizing this is your opportunity to just sit with your heart energy. What does it feel like here? It's just you and your heart. Just observing, just being present as a witness here. Letting yourself connect deeper, staying present to your heart. It may take a while, just allow the space. Sometimes we ignore the feelings in our heart for quite some time. So it takes a bit of time to connect. So just remain present and curious and open. Allow yourself to observe the feelings. We don't have to make any meaning out of the feelings you're observing, just simply being a witness, being able to acknowledge and notice. There's a lot of power in just noticing. Just taking the time to be like, hey heart, how you doing? I'm here for you. I'm here to hold and listen to whatever it is you have going on right now. What does your heart have to say in this feeling? And from here, I invite you to send this heart energy down the spine, out the roots, to connect it to the earth. Grounding your essence, grounding your energy, giving permission to your heart to exist in the earth plane. We're just giving it full permission to be. Feel this heart energy moving down the spine, out the root chakra, and reaching like a thread past the grass, past the soil, the rock, the deep mud, the lava, the flames, and right to the core of Mother Earth, the heart of Mother Earth. Feel her hands reach out and grab this cord as you connect right down to the deep of the core of the Mother Earth, where she welcomes you and embraces you in all that you are in this moment. You feel yourself here. You begin to feel your body lifting and floating upwards as you remain connected to the core of the earth. You can feel your tether keeping you grounded as you begin to float upwards. See yourself floating past the building that you're in, beyond the tops of the trees, beyond the clouds, ever so gracefully with ease and no effort. You're floating up towards the cosmos, and this feels so safe and curious. You can see your tether connected to Earth as you allow yourself to journey with awareness and curiosity and safety. You just feel this effortless feeling in your body as you're floating here, witnessing the cosmos. And in the distance, you notice a purple swirling of energy. So you go towards this vortex very slowly. And as you approach, you notice it's a tunnel. And at the end of the tunnel is a door. So you very slowly move through this tunnel, just noticing how it's taking you. Beautiful. And you arrive at this door. Just notice what the door looks like. Notice what the handle looks like. There's no right or wrong. You just get to see and witness. Just see your hand reach out to the door handle as you open. You step through the doorway and you arrive into your sanctuary. Taking a moment here to close the door behind you and fully enter into your sanctuary. Just notice, what does it look like here? Allow yourself to trust your vision. Trust what you're sensing. Receive what you're being shown. You begin to walk around and explore. What do you hear? What do you taste? What do you smell? What do you see? And as you're exploring your sanctuary here, kind of start to feel a bit familiar. It's as if you're returning to a place that feels like home. Notice how that feels in your body to be in this space. How do you interact with this space? From behind you, you hear a rustling. You hear someone and you notice that it's your inner child standing there in the distance. Just get a glimpse of what they look like. What gender are they, if any? What form of being do they show up as? What clothes are they wearing? What does their hair look like? You're just noticing at a distance at this moment, observing with curiosity. Who's that? What's their energy like? Their embodiment. Notice as your inner child begins to approach you and they come closer. And they decide to sit across from you. You're both sitting cross-legged, observing and connecting and looking at each other. Just notice how your inner child receives you. How are they looking at you? What's their experience when they meet you? Allow yourself to hold your energy as who you are in this moment. To be really present with your inner child. Just noticing who they are and how they feel. What's their experience? Who have they been? Just take this time to allow your inner child to show you glimpses of how they've experienced their life. In what ways were they showing up? Just notice. Stay present to the visions or the knowing or the memories that you are being shown here. Just continue to get to know what's been the experience of your inner child. The whole spectrum. I invite you to become present again to your inner child in front of you and ask, how do they feel right now? Just get really clear on what their emotion is. Now begin to ask them, who did they have to be in order to feel loved? Who did they have to be in order to feel loved? Just notice this child moving through life with strategies so that they were able to receive love in this world. What are those brilliant strategies that they came up with? So smart, so wise, so clever. We're just here to notice, to let them tell you their story, to get really clear, not to make anyone wrong, and to have compassion, to know how this feels for your inner child as they too witness this experience with you in this moment. It may feel a bit heavy. In what ways did they show up in order to feel loved? What were their strategies? Just let yourself see this. Beautiful. Let yourself feel those waves of emotions that come up in this experience. It may feel heavy. Just having that compassion for your inner child, that they did everything they knew they could in their purest essence of wanting to experience love. So ask your inner child here, who did they want to be that whole time? Who did they really want to be but didn't feel it was allowed? Before the coping mechanisms, before the strategies. Who are they before they felt they weren't allowed to be? Take this time. It may take a bit of time. Just let them show you. Allow yourself to feel this expansive heart energy as you receive your inner child's essence. This is your pure essence. Long before any conditioning, any programming, any wounds or traumas, this is your essence. This is who you are in your purest form. You just hold your inner child in this right now. Really let them know that you give them full permission to be in this experience now, that they are able to be loved fully in this expression of who they are now. Just hold this with them. Let them know deeply how valued your inner child is in their purest form. And that it's not theirs to hold whenever they've been made wrong for that. It's not theirs to hold. That's someone else's interpretation, someone else's wounds, and that they can be free now to be who they're meant to be. Right now. Giving them that permission, letting them know that you are here for them now, to be exactly who they want to be. Hold this union with you and your inner child. Notice their energy. How do they receive you in this? And in this moment, as you're embracing your inner child and encouraging them, ask them, how do they want to feel? What do they say? How do they want to feel? Okay. And ask them now, what do they need from you in order to feel that way? Or what do they need in general? What do they need to feel how they want to feel? Let them answer. In this moment, give them what they need until you see that they feel the way they want to feel. Just offer this time right now to be what they need. Notice how this interaction unfolds. Stay present to your inner child as you give them what they need. You're going to keep doing this until they feel the way that they want to feel. Noticing any shifts here. Staying present with your inner child, noticing if anything changes. And in this transmuted energy, your inner child, if it is complete, just take some time to really get to know this new being. How are they expressing themselves? What do they look like? What's their emotion? If you're still giving them what they need, it's okay. Be present to that. Give yourself the time. Let them receive. We're practicing compassion and radical acceptance here. giving permission for everything to be what it is right now. Falling in love with your inner child. They're so beautiful. And as you witness them in their expression, just take this opportunity to just really let them know that you're here for them now. That the priority lies here, for you to have the full authority of you, for you to show up for you to let your inner child express and to be and exist fully in this world, for you to give permission to this part of you always. Showing up in that bravery that you are here to be the one to give permission to your inner child. You and only you. From this moment forward, continuing to give them what they need. Continuing to be the one that prioritizes your inner child, that lets them express. Ultimately, it's your inner essence here. That it's you. It's you that's here to live for you. Okay, so as you're connecting here with the transmuted inner child, just ask them one last time if there's anything else that they need from you. And in this moment, once you receive your answer, you're going to welcome them, this transmuted energy, to enter into your body, welcoming them home, letting them know that they're here now in this vessel with full permission to be expressed in their purest form, no longer hiding, no longer performing, no longer coping with strategies to receive love. You're saying, here and now, let's go. We are here and ready to know that you are worthy of love in your purest essence. And now you have full permission to express that. So feel where they take home in your body. Welcome them here for the ride. Notice the vow that you make here moving forward, how you're going to show up for your inner child. And when you're ready, you're going to return back to the same door that you came into. Noticing this door, opening the handle. And right before you step through, you look back at your sanctuary and just hold love and gratitude for this beautiful space. Gratitude for yourself, for this healing, for this soul retrieval. And when you're ready, you step into the vortex, close the door behind you. You start to notice that tether that's got you connected to the earth. And you very slowly, with ease, begin to descend down through the vortex. Notice the colors, the shapes. You come back, you can see the earth, you can see your tether, and you're moving through the cosmos, and you're coming back down through the clouds, the treetops. Yes, beautiful. You start to come back into the room. Start to come back into your body, and you feel yourself land as you take a deep breath here. Maybe a big stretch, maybe a big hug. Let's take a few breaths here as you come into your body. Just really take your time. There's no rush. You're coming back into this earthly realm with a new energy, with a new commitment, with a new awareness, a new perspective. Let that integrate a little bit. Take some time to just be present in your body. Taking some deep breaths. The pause here is important. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I just encourage you from this moment moving forward to keep connecting to that inner child. Keep remembering their essence. And keep giving permission for that essence to be, knowing that you're safe and will receive love in this essence always. And that you're the one now that can show up for this part of you. To keep encouraging, to keep reparenting, to be the full authority. That you get to be here fully. So have fun with your inner child. Have fun being that strength pillar for you, for your being. And take this time to integrate, if you can today, in any way, whether it's journaling, talking to someone, sharing your experience, going for a walk with your inner child in the forest. It's really healing. And just know that you may feel a bit tender because you've shifted a lot of energy and allowing some old fears to start opening and feeling safe. So it's okay if you feel tender. Just keep noticing that and being present to it. And know that you don't need to protect anymore. I'd love to hear about your experience if you'd love to share. If anything has come up for you that you'd like to dive deeper in, let me know and we can discuss this deeper in a one-on-one session. And if this has offered some deep value to you, please share this with others. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you a beautiful day today. Mwah.